Good morning. You know what time it is? It is time to make the money. The levels are up. Tesla is up. I said I'm going to work on SPY and Tesla, and those are going to be our babies from now on. So here we go. Of course, we do not get into the trades until after 9, after at least a 5 minute bell, guys, for the ones who are just like, gotta get up, gotta get up, gotta get down. Ooh, SPY looks amazing. I'm telling you guys, I see some runners today. Okay. So we need to put our levels up for SPY really fast. Let me just make sure. I hope you guys had a great weekend. I had a good weekend. Um, I'm gonna have an even greater weekend after the holiday is done and the wrappings are finished. But yeah, so let's see. Oop. I hope you guys are joining me today. I'm so excited. I got such a great little testimonial last week, and I was just blown. And so I hope they were able to log on today. Let's see. All right, so this is what we're looking at. I think SPY is probably going to go to 680, 644. Boom. We're going to go to the 5 minute chart on here. We've got our levels up. I'm loving these levels today, guys. All right, and we've also got our babies, our rise and our fall. Let's see. This is our sell side. Put this right here. Oh, sure. Okay. So we got that up. Fantastic. And our wonderful remember, bring your tickers up, your charts up, because why? This is lagging. It is not lagging a lot, but it's lagging enough to be like, okay. Let's see. Okay. All right, it's 9:34. Touch. Good. Mm. Oh, shoot. All right, let's see. Let's bring this down a little bit. Bring it down a little bit. Put this here. This is my scanner here, so you guys can see what is coming in at the same time. Delay data. No. Yeah, real time data, guys. What is happening? I'm gonna have to close this out and come back in. Log off. All right, guys. Right now we are. Ooh, looks like SPY is tapping down a bit on the 5-minute chart. Let's see. Tesla is hitting the level of 495. Lock this in. Lock. You know me, it has already hit the 86 level and then pushed down. So remember, this is like the half mark between that. And this is our measured move on the SPY. I'm really liking focusing on SPY and see what we got. So that's if it goes down, then our stop loss would be basically right here. I'm going to make this a red stop loss. This is where my stop loss would be. So I am waiting to see what's happening, but it pulls down on the 50%. Let me go to this 5-minute chart on Tesla. I had to reboot my Thinkorswim, guys. That's all right. That's why we got these charts up. See, this is how we figured that out. Okay. See, we can't have delayed data. That is a no-no. But there's no delayed data on these charts though, so that's good. Pull your charts up. Okay. Let's see. You know, jingle all the way. Okay. So we're getting our Thinkorswim back popping with some accurate real-time data is okay. Real-time data is back on. Y'all don't understand how essential it is to have real-time data. It's very, very important. Okay. So we got our charts here. All right. We have our sell. Going on over here. We're still loading up the buy strength, guys. Right now, Palantir, gold. They're still trying to figure it out. Palantir is doing good. I'm in a position in Palantir right now. Loving that position. It's over. Bring out the chart. All right, there we go. We're back locked in. Okay. To the 5-minute on Tesla, ABC is bumping around at 495. SPY is doing that. Let's get our moving averages on there. Nice fan going for Tesla. That means that once it goes up above this 1 and breaks, there may be a pullback around 940. Y'all can get in. Same thing here. This looks good, but it's about to hit this moving average. Then we've got our scanner here. Tesla ribbons, big move. So I like it. I like Tesla if you want to get into something juicy. Okay. But again, I like to see what it does around 940. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm looking at my Palantir. I got in the Oh my God. Oh my God. Y'all, Palantir went crazy. Up 212% on the gold trade and 72% on Palantir. I will show that. It's a nice morning wake up, guys. I ain't even gonna lie to you. All right, as you can see, it's pulling back on Tesla. Also, you're seeing a little baby pull back on the SPY. It's 941. Yes. What is Palantir? Look, we gotta look at this Palantir. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little excited. You know, they used to call me the Palantir princess. Okay. I was riding Palantir back at $24. Shout out to Chris Sane. Y'all gotta follow him on YouTube. Funny story. Okay, I was in the Costco parking lot. I had to start paying my student loans. And I was like, dear God, help me flip this money. Tell me what stock to get into. No lie. Then Chris Sane's YouTube thing pops up. It says Palantir next to blow. I'm like, what the heck is a Palantir? PLTR? What is this? I mean, the chart was perfection. It was like a ribeye steak with the seared little lines on it. It was just like, whoop, perfection. And yeah, so I just said, you know what? We're going all in. It was at $24 when I saw that video back in June 2000. I don't know, it was a couple years ago. Anyway, life changing. And ever since then, I've been riding Palantir since then. And we at 198. So when you can find you a baby Palantir stock, you better ride that thing. You better ride it. And so this is why I have this scanner here. And, you know, I will go into that later, but I have been building out a scanner for y'all. Oh my God. But you'll get to see this for free, for sure. You get just getting on here, you get to see it for like the first 30 minutes. But if you want access, you can have that later. But I'm perfecting it right now. I got some good ones, but it did call out Palantir last week. And I said, let me jump in and let me see what it do. And it worked really good. So enjoy all my scanners that I worked really hard on. And pull these tickers up, write these tickers down while we're waiting for a trade to get in. SPY looks good, but of course I'm concerned. It hit the 72 moving average and it's doing a bobbly thing. And I'm like, I'm going down to 1 minute chart on here. Palantir going back to Tesla. Let's see what Tesla's doing. Thank you, Palantir, for my breakfast, lunch, dinner situation. I'm grateful. Okay. Thank you, gold. Gold went up too. Did y'all get in that gold trade that we talked about? Stop playing. What? Gold is moving. There was a article. Okay, SPY. Boop, boop, boop. What we doing? I'm probably about to hop in the SPY right now. Let me move this. Just want to let y'all know. And you know what this means. Get money. Boop, 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 boop. All right, look at this. SPY still SPX, but I'm loving how it's pulling up right here. This could be a potential if it can break. If it does not, it may keep going down. So this candle usually means that a nice run is about to begin, either going up or down. So once this bar once the new printing bar confirms the direction, that's what we're about to do. Okay. Alrighty. All right, Apple, AMD, all of these are over here, and then gold is happening. All right, we'll go back to Tesla. We're gonna let gold party on. Okay, go back to our little scanner at the top. Boop, and all right. See, okay, you see how this? We're trying to figure it out. All right, boom. If it can cross up, we may be going higher on SPY, guys. Yes. It is eating up the data at the bottom. I would love to see a real confirmation here before I make a decision. Tesla as well. If it can break this 495, we may go in for a long trade. But this is why I do not get in trades for real, until around 9:42, 9:45. This is where real confirmation occurs for me. Okay, great. I love this, y'all. I really love helping you guys get this bread. Truthfully, I do. It makes me so happy. up 254% on gold contracts and 64% on Palantir. Let's go. Oh, also, let me pull up Bullflow. Mhm. Yep. This is like a dream come true. I never thought that I could be consistent enough to pop on every day. Oh, yeah. Tesla looks good, guys. SPY looks good. Let's get it. What we doing? Are we making money today, guys? I think we're going to make money today. Of course, we're going to make money today because we're patient, right? Boop. Tesla looks so good. I can't even deal. Seriously. I'm loving Tesla, guys. Let me tell y'all, I just jumped into a Tesla contract. Stop playing. I spent $144 on the 525 call. Okay. I'm up 6% on it. It's moving. It's grooving. It's dancing. I don't know how long to stay in it, but I like it. And I like it a lot. My stop loss, let me show you where I'm at. Because guess what? I'm not trying to be right or wrong. I'm just trying not to lose. My stop loss is at 493.72. If I go ahead and do this split right here, my goal is to try to get to 498 and cash out on that. SPY. Looks good. I'm up 9% on my Tesla contract. Let's go. What we looking at? Gold is still moving nicely. Tesla rides these levels like no other. That's why I'm trusting it. That's why I put these levels up for you in the morning. It usually just goes level to level. And if it cannot reach it, it just means it's about to crash down. So grab your profit and get out. Y'all don't have to stay here for long. All you need is a $3 to $5 move to change your life. That's it. Easy work. Where we at? I'm 13% on the contract. I like it a lot, guys. Try to get you $1. Remember, if you in green, you good. Okay. Boop. Let's see what we have. Mm, oop. All right. Can Tesla make it to 496? Can we do it, Tesla? I think we can. I definitely think we can. I'm telling you, Tesla is toxic, but boy, fun. If you can master levels with Tesla, you will be a millionaire, bro. I'm trying to tell you, stop playing with it. IWM just went off on the heavy bullish power. I like Tesla. Look at that. Look at that. Come on, baby. And SPY wants to do something. SPY is looking like, I want to be a part of the party. Just struggling. Like, what are you doing? SPY really needs to get over this VWAP for me to trust it. That's all I'm saying. Tesla's fine. Like, I'm not even worried about that. That's a good one. Up 20% on the contract for Tesla. 2222. 222s. Y'all like that song by Rick Ross? 222s. Okay. We love it. We love it. Tesla will build your account up now. Where we at? 25%. Okay, SPY looks good. SPY looks nice. Okay. Okay. All righty. What are we doing? Okay. All right. Tesla just hit our halfway level. Still a lot of relative volume pushing into that. That makes me happy. Okay, relative volume just pushed into SPY. When they turn these bright green colors, that is good. That means volume is pushing into it. And it makes me trust the direction. And it makes me trust that the move is not over. It makes me trust that the buyers are buying. And I like it. Bright green, I call them my slime bars. Y'all remember Nickelodeon slime? Okay. Boop. We see here there's a rise on SPY. Tesla's pulling back, but still bright green. Okay. All righty. Let's see what we're doing. Nice little pullback. Right here on this 50 mark. Can it push up above that? That's what we are looking for. Relative volume is still in play. It's 953. Remember, that's that 951 pullback. Once it can decide, can it make it through this pullback? You will usually see a push for somewhat of the rest of the day. So, can you make it through the 951 pullback? That is the question. And it looks like SPY says yes. Ah, that's right. Good morning, guys. Look at SPY and Tesla trying to let us eat breakfast today. Come on now. Love it. All righty. I'm loving SPY. I am up 4% on a 0-day to expiration on my SPY. I like it. I'm just riding level to level though, guys. Like, that's what I'm trying to do with my life. Okay. Just trying to ride level to level. All right. We're at this level. If we can break through, because we have this wick here. So if we can eat up all of these sellers push down, if it can push through that, we are looking for a nice little move. Remember they cut rates, and that is setting the stage for a nice rocket move. So remember, just try to get $1. If you get more than $1, the stars are shining on you. You can get $1,000. Whoa, you get 100. Remember, it's 955. You should see a real direction at 10. So remember, Sometimes it's best to take your profits and then get back in at 10. Okay. Because that could be a whole directional change and didn't even know it. But so far, I am liking what happened earlier this morning to signal strength. Okay. Yep. So let's do this. Righty. I am waiting till 10 to decide what new positions that I will put in after getting my profits off of those first little baby contracts in the morning. Don't be scared. Just ride it level to level. See what Tesla's doing. Remember, I put my stop loss here at 493.72. So if you got in, that's where my initial stop loss was put. If it can stay up above that, then the trade is safe for you to add positions if that's what you want to do with your life. I like to look at the smaller time frame. Shout out to Lee for showing me about 30-second time frames. Hilarious. He was like, "You see that 30-second chart?" I was like, "What? That sounds scary." Now I'm like, "Oh no, I need me a 30-second chart in my life. I need to see what it's doing before it's doing it." All right. Here we go. So Tesla may be pulling back. As you see, it got to this 50% up here. And this was my original stop loss. I just let it stay there. SPY looks good still. It's pushing through. So it's already eaten through 20% of these sellers. Okay, think about it like that. If it's pushing up, it's eating through this wick. Tesla did break the order block. That is a good sign. If it was powerful enough to break the order block, typically you will see it stay above that, but it does have to come grab some more sellers. So what I would do is I would wait to see what it's going to do. But this was the stop loss. So if I were you, I would just wait for it to just get some movement above here if you're going to get back in Tesla, if you were late. That's my suggestions for this morning. Shout out to all my company today. Thank you for keeping me company. Trading can be lonely. You know, trading can be a lonely sport. But when you have great people tap in with you to make money, it's exciting. It is exciting. All right. Tesla's starting to get a rebound. It's 9:59. Is Tesla going to be able to push through? Is the question. I hope you guys are enjoying my scanner here over here on the left of the charts. They're amazing. Put a lot of work and energy into the lab for those tickers to pop up. So please partake. Write them down, take a look at them, see how they play out. You might get your next, lotto winner on here. They gave me Palantir last week. Oof. Okay, 10 o'clock. What we doing? Oh, SPY is pushing up. Lovely, lovely. This is going to be the determiner of the day. If it can ride with the 10 o'clock up, we might have a nice move for the rest of the day. SPY is doing good. Tesla, All right, it broke stop loss. So if I were you, I would either wait to get in, but it is above the 72 moving average, which is where buyers usually are sitting at. So I do want to share that with you. This is a buyer's spot for sure, but I'm on a 1 minute chart. So let's take a look. Alrighty. Okay. Okie dokie. See. IWM is now shooting up. Anybody trade IWM? Let's take a look at it. IWM usually gets its vibe around 950. Look at that IWM. Loving it. Okay. IWM made it past the 950 mark. And yep. I think it's gonna be a good week, guys. This is Christmas time. Nobody wants to lose money around Christmas time. So I think the stock market understands that and is going to do what they call the Santa rally. So, you know, you got IWM pushing small caps, cute little companies like Ulta, selling all the beauty supplies. Yes, IWM is fantastic. Good job, Lee. It does look good. It could be an adding position, in my opinion. I like it. I like it a lot. SPY looks like it wants to push up. I'm a fade out of IWM because we like what it's doing. Going back to Tesla because I said that is what I would promise I would keep locked in on here. Tesla did a reverse right here on the 72 moving average, so that is a good thing. Also, if you like the 72 moving average, is my favorite. The 22 moving average, 200. It's okay to place your stop losses under those levels. On usually like on a higher time frame though. Okay. So I just want to share that little tidbit with you. But yeah, I think the Santa rally is going to be nice. Mm-hmm. All right, 10:04. Usually another burst of volume will come in. You see where it says Google, IWM, Rocket Lab were added for power. As long as y'all get in, take your profits at levels, you're good. Seriously. Just let that be your profit taking mechanism levels. All right. You see, come on now. Levels. Excuse me. I'm going to clone this here and bring this down and look at this. Okay. All righty. Mhm. SPY is bumping around that measured move area. See, so we got Coin, HIMS, MP, IW, IBM, Starbucks is falling. All right. So it made its high for the day, and it looks like if it continues, we might be looking at puts now. SPY is still hovering on that mark. If it can break the high of the day, guys, that will be a rocket ship for sure. Thanks, Mommy. Here it goes. So I'm hoping this is helping you guys. Nike usually does good at the end of the year because of the Jordan shoes. I'm looking at all the things that are popping up. Spy QQQ is saying that there could be a big move moving up. Oh, all right. How's IWM looking? Tesla, you're snoozing. IWM is nice. I will wait for some type of, we see our next level is 254.37. Really looks good. Came out of this order block on the 15-minute chart. So we probably have strength for the day on that. I like that. It's also the highest on the strength on our buy meter as well. Yep. Let's see what we're doing. Up, some calls are coming in on Tesla, guys. I'm seeing a big call block coming in. IWM's good. Calls are pulling in, guys. So guess what? Make a note of this. When calls start coming in, if y'all have a flow service, pay attention to where that is, because usually what you will see is a price surge right around that price area. So this is where people are buying calls. So I'm gonna make this green. I started watching the price where blocks were coming in, and I'm like, oh, okay, okay, pay attention. Could be more coming. That doesn't mean get in. It just means that this is the price where people are buying it at, buying the cheapest, some of the cheapest call contracts for that week. Because this was December 29th. Mm-hmm. SPY hovering around that level. Okay. Thank you, Lee. RWM is still pushing for sure. I did jump in the IWM contract 18%. I'm gonna take profit on my IWM though. Okay. What is this SPY and Tesla? What are we doing? Is this a good put place? Or are you readjusting to jump back in? When it pulls down fast like that, sometimes there is a reverse that is crazy. I'm just being honest. This it's almost like liquidity is being swept, and then it will do somewhat of a weird thing and reverse on you. So when I see like really violent bars, like wow, falling down, I'm like, uh-oh, what's a bounce back looking like? Just wait till it's finished its violent movement, and then you'll know which direction to get in. Those violent moves are really important, though. They're a good barometer for what's next. Hmm. Gold is getting contracts pouring in. What's going on? All right. So as you can see, Tesla just hit the 72 and looks like it is trying to pull it from a reversal on that. All right. If it can go above and cross above this, going into that next order move or the measure move, then you may want to consider again buying calls where everyone was buying calls at, which was 489.59. It's a nice little mechanism to watch what happens around when you're getting a bunch of flow. Like look at the price where that flow is coming in. And that usually means it'll turn around and pop. Little trick. So that is what I do know watching price action. Is buyers are always looking to buy at the best price. And as you can see, there was an order block down here. It came down here, touched it, got snatched them up some buyers. And now we're trying to see, is it going to come snatch up more or is it going to go back above 489.59? But this is where the institutional moves lay at, is at that 72 area. So even if you don't see anything good today, Tesla may pop tomorrow right around that price. Hmm. Okay. This is a great day, guys. Santa rally, Fed cuts, buyers getting their limit orders filled. Nothing to be nervous about. They're trying to break new highs before the year is up. Because if they can break that, they can pull back and then add to the rally, going into 2026. Just got NVIDIA to, let's see, NVIDIA. People adding to NVIDIA. Here we go. So y'all like them long-term tech plays. NVIDIA is just making a move. CRWV, I think it's CrowdWeave, CoreWeave. I always do CrowdStrike and CoreWeave. I miss them up. So CoreWeave. Who else is moving? Who else is moving? Yeah, definitely. Tesla's trend is still on the up and up. It's calls coming in on Oracle right now. Lee, that's your play, Oracle. Oracle got some calls moving in. So that means Oracle may be dropping just a little bit, but pay attention to where Oracle's price is. And that may want to ignite some buying. Oh, wow. SPY just did just like we said, when it has that violent move down, a lot of times it will bounce right back up and go pew through the roof. Through the roof. So now we need to see what is it going to do. Tesla it hit that 72. Now it's getting some buying relative volume here at that 72 level. Okay. Can it hold it or what? It's trying. It's trying, guys. All right, we have 13 more minutes in the session. So far, IWM has outperformed SPY. Tesla gave us a good run up, hit our measured move, halfway mark. So it could have been an easy get in, get out. Where my stop loss was a perfect place to do a put to go down. Yep, well, 180. Oliver. Y'all need to watch some Oliver Velez videos if you don't know how to trade. Also, if you want, there's a whole stock levels university that I love. Cosign, all the things. JR Greatness. Y'all need to follow him on Instagram. Let's see. So this SPY is literally creeping back up. Tesla is really hovering around at 72, deciding how is it really going to push. This is what we're looking at. Mm-hmm. Remember, calls were building up at 489, at the 489 level, and it is circling back up. SPY circling back up. So these were some good moves here. 10 more minutes on the streaming. Tesla, more calls coming in. 88,000 at 490 calls. I think I should put a little note here. Heavy call volume. at 489. Don't sleep on Flow. Don't sleep on Flow. I'm telling you, Flow is a beast. You understand when these level look another 147,000 coming in on Tesla. Now, personally, I like to see the $1 million, pop in, but whatever, whatever. We're gonna take what we can get, but we like it. SPY just had calls come in, 125,000 right at this line. Okay, so calls coming in. Remember, it's trying to get all the buyers that it can. So, because these buyers have these limit orders and they are typically hanging around VWAP, right? Because did y'all know that, the smart money, the institutions, they make VWAP trades, VWAP contracts, and they make an agreement with the broker and say, hey, I want to buy a bunch of SPY at 683. And they have to keep hitting that level over and over again to get their millions of dollars of orders filled because they cannot do it all at one time. So this is why VWAP is so valuable, because you know that there's an institution hanging out ready to get their orders filled. See, look at this. This VWAP price, this is not a game. This is VWAP right here, these little purple dots, right? Boom. Where did price come down? Grab the VWAP homies and then jumped up. VWAP is a game changer. Shout out to JR Greatness for teaching me about VWAP. I sucked in stocks before I understood that. I really did. I was like, I don't know. I don't get it. But now I'm like, oh yeah, VWAP is life. So, boy, look at Tesla with that kind of bar. Jeez. And it broke it. So this makes me feel safe. Even if it bumbles around for a little bit, it broke this. It needs to close though. It needs to close. So this is at 1023. So at 1030, we need to have closed here for me to believe that Tesla is still going to move higher. Remember, waiting till the bar closes is super important. Yes, you can risk it and live on the edge, but at the end of the day, sometimes you need to wait. Mhm. Ooh, look at that relative volume pushing up. Jeez. I love slime bars. Okay. You guys can get this indicator. This is one of the indicators I built out, and you can grab that if you want to get your own slime bars. And it's called the Relative Volume Bull and Bear Painter. This is what it looks like. And you can grab that. Look for the Trading Goddess, and you can grab that. And this is when it's heavy, heavy, heavy buying power coming in. I love this indicator. Love it. It has shown me some juicy trades, because especially on the weekly and the daily chart, are you talking about higher time frames? Okay. We're talking about push. Because look what happens when it turns this bright green. Usually it's a big push. And this bright blue, it's a push down. And wherever the bright blue stops, price goes reverse. It's so amazing. So it's not like regular bars. They're volume bars per se. So I hope you can use that. $500,000 in calls coming in on Tesla at that price. Okay. Who needs to wake up? Jingle bells. Let's all wake up. It's almost time. 4 more minutes. There was some good moves here today. I hope you were able to either ride up or down. I mean, literally, you could have rolled either way and made money today. Measured moves. I mean, we did not, we marked this out. We marked it out. We were like, look, if it comes here, if it can't pull back up and close over here, let's get out. Okay. But again, Santa Rally is real. SPY just got the momentum indicator that it is rising up. So, you know, if you guys wanted to do a longer play on SPY, you could. 0 data expirations can be tough. 500,000. Let's see. Tesla calls pouring in again. Right around this price. VWAP price. Right here. Not an accident. We got Meta that just popped up on Flow for all the Meta lovers. Somebody just dropped 111,000 in calls on Tesla. I'm liking Tesla for a swing. Okay. For anybody in here, where y'all at? Where y'all at today? What are y'all going? Y'all going somewhere for Christmas? Y'all gonna be at the house? Should y'all put your ornaments up? I still don't have my presents wrapped under the tree. Okay. Obviously, I'm slipping. My daughter's over here thinking she's not getting anything. I just haven't put them under the tree. Are we having Christmas presents, Mom? What's happening? I'm like, okay. Have I ever failed you before on Christmas? No. Kids are so funny. Don't ever lose the Christmas spirit, guys. I know people can make your whole life whack, but trust me, keep that little ornament, those little Christmas lights on in your heart. Okay. All right. So we're winding up. I do hope you guys had a great morning. I do think Tesla is definitely going to go higher. It's pushing up off that 72. So you know what that means. And I hope you guys got a chance to watch the video. I hope you got a chance to see some of these tickers that were coming up on the scanner for the big moves coming up. And I hope you guys have a great holiday. I will see you tomorrow, Lord willing. And then remember, this is a short week because of the holiday. So take care, guys, and get some green. All right. Talk to you later.